Hello art friends! Today you guys are going to be creating a postcard from your imagination. So you're going to have to be thinking, what does your imagination look like, and then draw that out. You're probably wondering, what is a postcard? Well, back in the day when we didn't have social media and things like that, people would send each other postcards in the mail from places that they had been. So typically you would get a postcard from relatives or family members, whether they lived out of state or out of the city, or maybe they were going and visiting somewhere on vacation and they sent you a postcard from where they visited. I have a couple to show you so you guys can see what a postcard looks like. My sister actually lives in Michigan. She doesn't live here. And so sometimes she sends me postcards so I can see what Michigan looks like and some of the beautiful, amazing things that she's doing up there. So she sent me a postcard of the Mackinac Bridge. So on the front of the postcard, it has a picture, and sometimes it'll have words like, welcome to Michigan, welcome to Texas. And so on the back, I'll cover my address, you can write a note about what you did and to the person that you're sending it to. So here I have a couple from the Museum of Fine Arts in Houston when I went a couple years ago. And these are paintings on the front. This is a black and white painting of a vase of flowers. And same thing, on the back, there's a space to put their address and write your note. And there's a little spot for your stamp. And here's another one. Same thing, on the back is spaces to write your note to someone else. And so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be creating a postcard of your imagination. So each one of our postcards should look different because we all have different imaginations and creativity. Stuff that could be in your imagination might be things that you're interested in, things that you really like, and things like that. So I'm going to show you the drawing of my postcard from my imagination, and I'll explain what's on it. So here is my imagination postcard. Today you guys are just going to be drawing and outlining it, and then next week we'll color and add details and all that fun stuff. So in my imagination, it's super colorful. It's like a rainbow exploded everywhere. It's super bright and sunny. I love sunflowers and animals and sweets, especially ice cream. I love chocolate ice cream. And so here's gonna be all the colors dripping down. I drew a little picture of a corgi sleeping because I have a corgi named, and he's on a cloud. My corgi's name is Cloud. I drew a little pusheen cat, some sunflowers, ice cream, and then a big rainbow. You guys can draw whatever you think might be in your imagination. And I happened to find kind of like a cardstock paper. It was inside of a calendar, and I just took that piece out and I cut it to a smaller shape. So you can use the whole paper if you want, or you can cut it in the shape of a rectangle in order to get a smaller shape that's gonna be like the shape of a postcard. And then on the back, because mine was thick, I drew some lines to put my address where I'm from, and then who I'm gonna send it to, and a place to put a stamp, because maybe I might send my imagination postcard to someone. I don't know yet. So today, your job is to get a piece of paper. Like I said, you can use the whole paper or maybe fold it in half and only use one side, and draw what you think is in your imagination. Be creative, have fun, let your imagination and creativity explore all over the paper, have a good time, just draw it today. Try and think of an interesting composition with things overlapping each other, going in different directions, and then next week we will focus on coloring it and adding detail. I can't wait to see what your imagination looks like. Happy creating!